Hush.
Hello everybody, how's it doing today on this beautiful Tuesday? So Celtic Heroes had an update. The some number 6-16 or 19, I don't know what it was, but it came with some bug fixes and another event. More stuff in the game you can do. Hey, look, it's Thug. He's probably grinding this out. So basically, if you go here, up here at the top of here, you are here. I am there. Thug is there. So it's up here by the statue. You know those statues where you can get your evasion abilities? Up there by that guy. And you come over here and you look here. Now, you're going to notice something with this. Everything I press on here, it's just, stuff to upgrade your stuff. I'll return. Same with here. And same with here. There's no quests for this at all. But they did make it pretty easy to get this stuff. There's a couple people in the clan, or probably more than a couple, that have a bunch of these crowns I'll show you here. Here's the moon one. Now, these are the moon ones. You get these moon crests or whatever from doing bounties, and you can get these here crowns. I have my settings to where I can't really see what anybody's wearing, default characters, but pretty soon I'll probably have one of these. Haven't really gotten into it yet. Just wanted to make this video for you guys first. So I'm pretty new to it myself, but I mean, they look weird. Let's look at the these ones here. Now these ones here, these look pretty cool. Now you need that thing to get this thing to get that thing and this thing, but you know how these are. You'll eventually get there. And then the exalted ones with the white glow around them. Yeah, I mean, they look worth it. I think a couple people in the clan have these already, but yeah, I mean, they look pretty cool. Now let's go to which one? The sun one. I believe this is the one you can do when you're going around killing killing cows. That's it, cows. Are actually bulls because they have horns, so technically they're bulls. And that's all there is to it. You just go around to Shellmount Ravine. Let's see. I believe they're in Shellmount Ravine, Stonevale, Lur's Reach, and Otherworld. And they're all over the place. And it's weird because they can go anywhere from, I believe, 2-star to 5 stars. Now the 5 stars drop quite a bit of these things here. But I mean, I don't know, I kind of like the other one better, the white effect. That's kind of gold. Did I look at this one yet? Yeah, I probably did. But I kind of like the moon ones better. Now, what are these ones here? I think this is probably one you get out of the chests. Let's see here. I mean, they got the same shape and design. I mean, does it really matter? Let's see here. I mean, they look alright. Let's see here. What's the exalted one? There we go. Wow, that one really does look nice. Like I said, I haven't seen this on anybody's head yet, but I'm pretty sure, I mean, they probably look okay. People said they look pretty cool. But that's all you get with this is just the crowns. There's nothing else in this event that you can get but the crowns. But yeah. So basically, you just gotta go around and kill all these bulls and cows and stuff. It's kind of strange that there's no event with it. But, or not event, but a quest that you go around and you get so many quests done. You get extra things. I'll show you what those are. Inventory. Let's see. I think they're under other. God, man, I need to empty this out. Okay, so here's the fragments of sun that you can get, and here's the minor fragments of the moon that you get off of bounties. My dog's barking in the back room, or not my dog, their dog, but it's kind of my dog too. But he barks at everything, so I don't really have time in the day to restart this video. So I'm just going to keep going. So if you guys heard the dog bark in the back room, I'm sorry. It's just a part of life. But yeah, so you get these minor fragments of the sun and the minor fragments of the moon. This one here is from the bulls, and this one is from doing bounties. So you get extra bounties. You get up to like 11 bounties or whatever, and that's pretty cool. So yeah. Oh, and the bug fixes. So you can see my wand's back on. I never made a video about how they bugged that out to where you couldn't equip that a wand, the cosmetic wand. And there is one other thing I'd like to talk about. Is I'm going to show you this. Go to my jewelry. And let's look at this. So this is the Mystic Silver Web Ring of Longshot. Now it does say that it gives an extra 86 to Longshot. But it does not have the skill points on there, how many skill points it gives, and it goes like that with a lot of items. Let's see, what else does it do that to? Like with these rings here, it does not show you. Actually with these, it's like the Hans Blood Gem ring. What is that even for? It's for a ranger, but what skills? Who knows, because they haven't fixed this yet. And it also goes for most of this stuff. It's another good example here. Even my stuff, you know, it doesn't show nothing on there. I mean, it does show the 30% in the fire magic, but it doesn't show the skill points. Same with like the monolith stuff. Do I have any of that? Oh, yep, right here. So like right here, like this, I know this gives like a +9, but it doesn't show +9 on here, and the godly gives +10, of course. So what I'd like to do for you guys to show you a better way, or not a better way, the only real way, unless you have like a photographic memory and you know what everything is for. I mean, look at this. I mean, Imperial Inferno Caster's Circlet of Crag. Now it says Fire Mage, but if you didn't know exactly what this is, now this is for Fire Lure, of course, but not everybody knows that information, so they're going to look at it in auction, or somebody's going to ask them what they want, and they'll be like, I don't even know what that is. What does Circlet of Crag mean? Is that Firestorm? Is that Firebolt? Is that Lure? Is that, you know, what is it attunement? Nobody knows, right? Well, people do, but, you know, not everybody memorizes all that stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a good way to figure out what everything is by showing you a specific internet site you can go to. And we'll go to that right now. All right, guys, I'll meet you back there when I finally make the video for that. But anyway, guys, before I do that, I'd like to say thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for staying on my channel. I know things have been a little different lately. I'm starting to do different stuff to see what works with YouTube. But hey, we all got to do it we all got to change it up sometimes to do better things. And I still want you guys to stick around, even though I make other content now. Like I said, I'm still going to make Celtic Heroes videos, because a lot of people, most of the people on here, only join my channel to watch Celtic Heroes content. But like I've said in previous videos, I want to grow my channel, and it's not like I'm not going to make these type of videos. So just hang tight with me, guys, and maybe you guys will like my content that I'm going to be making in the future. And like I said before, I do like horror stuff and anime and stuff like that. I mean, you know, essentially it's my channel. I like to do what I want, but I also want my people that watch my channel to enjoy my stuff, you know. So in a weird way, I'm kind of torn between two worlds. But anyway, guys, enough about that. I'm going to show you where you can go on the internet so you can see what this stuff has, like skill points, what it's for, and stuff like that. But all right, guys, be right back. All right, now I actually made this video here like an hour afterwards, because we had somebody come over and the dog was barking so much that it took me a minute to actually get back to it. But I'm back to it, and I'll show you where you guys can go. As you can see here, it says top left, Celtic Heroes database, and that's all you basically have to type in is the Celtic Heroes database. Right there, what does it say? CelticHeroesDB.com. And you can come here. Now there's a lot of stuff you can do on here, but for right now I'm just going to show you how to look up items, like the rings and the bracelets and stuff like that, necklaces. So what you want to do is you want to hit search, and then what I do, because you can search, you can actually type in here the name of it, but since I didn't write down any name of anything, I'm going to show you guys a different way. So you can go to class. So let's say mage, any slot. So you want to look at, let's say, what should we do here? We'll go with wrists. And then you just hit search like that. And it'll give you a list of all the bracelets that you can get for your mage here. And like this right here, you can see right there it gives energy shield skill +5. And then a lot of the stuff seems broken even on the database. It doesn't show you the animation of what it looks like, but oh well. Like this here on the right here, the condemned fetter of the some word cryotherg. I want to get my hands on some of this stuff, but anyway, of course it gives you ice attunement skill 12. But let's look at like what was that? The crag. It's a cool word one. Let's see here. That's not it. Here it is right here, the godly one. Like I said, mine is a +9 because it's imperial, but right here it's the godly one, and you can see here that it gives 10 points to lure of ice. That's the ice one. And then right here's the one for fire, for lure of fire. So you can just come here and scroll and see what it was that you wanted to buy or put on. If you're not 100% sure what it's for, you can just come here and search that. Now, let's see here. There's a lot of stuff you can do on here. I was thinking about making a video about all the cool things that you can do on the database here, but that would probably be, yeah, I'd say that'd be for another video. I'm kind of running out of time today because honestly, I got the day off and I wanted to get back in the game and actually do this quest because a lot of people in the game, they know me as the one going around doing it. And I have massive OCD, and I just want to get not the quest, but get the items so I can actually make some of these crowns. And hopefully once I make a couple, I can put it on, and maybe I'll show you what that looks like if you don't already have one. Because honestly, it's a very easy one because people are already getting the white effect ones, and I'm like sitting there like going, this thing just started like an hour ago. How are you guys doing this? But even without this one having quests, people are out there just killing it and getting all this stuff. But hopefully it's worth it. And when it comes to bug fixes, Deca really needs to figure out what they're doing sometimes, because this bug for these items, these jewelry items here, it's been like a month or more now and they still haven't fixed it. You know, it's not like everybody knows what everything is in the game, and not everybody knows you can come to this and look it up, you know. So there's a lot of people in the game going, what is this for? What's that for? Well, I don't know, you know, but I'll look it up for you. And you know, a lot of people know this information, but not everybody does. But anyway, guys, I guess I'm going to get off of here. I'll probably make a couple more videos this week. I've been trying to make shorts, and I'm getting a lot of views on shorts. They're crazy. I've never done shorts on this channel before, and it was just, I think I got one short up to like almost 500 views in like 2 days, and I'm just like, well, how is that? Like, I barely get 500 views on an entire video that's been around for like 6 months. But, you know, shorts are pretty cool. They're pretty funny. I'm going to get into that a little bit. I don't know. I made one yesterday, right? And if you guys know what the never-ending story is with, Falcor the Luck Dragon, now in my short you can see that I actually spelled that wrong. So I'm going to call myself out right now and be like, I already posted the damn thing and I spelled it with a C instead of a K. So the word's supposed to be Falkor and I spelled it with COR. I thought it was kind of funny. I'm just waiting for that one person to be like, you spelled Falcor wrong, you know, and I'm going to be like, yes, I know. But I had already did it, and I sent it out, and I realized it literally 15 minutes later. I'm looking at it going, wait a minute, I spelled Falcor wrong. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I never do stuff like that. But like, I mean, you're sitting there making a video and you're all ready to go, and then once you finally get it out there, you realize you made a mistake. But hey, no one's perfect. I always say, if anybody was perfect or life was perfect, then there'd be nothing to strive for. But anyway, guys, a little wisdom from me. I'm going to get off of here, go play the game, get some of those crowns. You guys all have a good one. Bye.